Hello. It is hot and it's miserable and it's like 95% humidity. And so Brett actually ended up coming home from work. I'm gonna talk quick because I just got home from getting tons of groceries. Brett came home early because it stormed. It stormed last night when I went out to eat with my friend. It stormed really bad and then it stormed again this morning. So Brett was able to come home from work. So instead of going out late, I went out and ran my errands now so that obviously he could sit home with the kids. So they are inside. It's just kind of a relaxed day. I did end up going to Menards to get something for the playroom, which that's a whole nother video. I also ended up getting stuff at Aldi, stuff at Walmart. I'm literally sweating and I've shut the truck off for like 30 seconds. So I'm gonna load all this stuff, not load it. I'm gonna unload all of this stuff and then I'll show you what I got. I need to clean the fridge and just do some other little piddly things, but I figured I would do kind of like a grocery haul kind of thing. The kids start school. You know my grocery day is always on Wednesday. It's just Wednesday's payday. That's just how it works. So the kids start school on Wednesday. So I just wanted to make sure to get some like extra snacks and stuff, last minute school supply stuff. Okay, everything is inside. You are cut off to my sink full of dishes, so there's that. You can also probably hear my children upstairs. So for dinner this week, we are going to do mushroom pasta. I already have the stuff for that. Barbecue chicken on Hawaiian rolls. Cheesecake stuffed cheesecake. I always say cheesecake. Cheesecake stuffed shells. Cheese steak stuffed shells. Pizza bread another night, and then fish and a couple different kinds of shrimp, and I do that with a side of vegetable and brown rice. And then tonight is usually days that I get groceries. I don't really like to cook or I'm in a rush. Plus Dalton has been asking for frozen pizza, so I'm like, perfect. So I didn't get fish. I think I have fish. For one of the dinners, I'm doing the shrimp. This I really like, and Brett likes this too. And then, can you stop licking my leg? Thank you. This dog, always by me. And I also do breaded. By the way, I bought these last week when I was with the kids, which is another reason why I don't like shopping with them, because they ask for like all the good stuff and then I'm like, just whatever, sure, screw it, just put it in the cart, because I know they'll eat it. But one of the things that we have found is those little Eggo mini waffles, and they're cinnamon flavored, like cinnamon sugar flavored, and they are so good and you don't even need syrup with them. This is an easy breakfast too. If you're like on the go, you just eat it right out of, put it in a little container or a little bag and they can eat it without syrup. So these are awesome. String cheese for lunches. My coffee, I think coffee and stick butter are two things that I am very willing to exchange, trade out, swap out for something that's a little bit healthier. So if you have any healthier options for creamer, I'm gonna use creamer either way, but I feel like I use a lot of it. I guess this one's not too bad, but stick butter too. If you have any good brands of stick butter, because I know the one that I get is like 50. This is something that I got at Aldi's just to see. I don't know, probiotics are always good, and with my stomach issues and Dalton's stomach issues, I'm gonna see if this can put that good stuff back in our bellies. And then I just got a little thing of frozen beef and frozen chicken breasts for dinner. A thing of salami. This is good for the kids' lunch. Dalen will not eat this, but Dalton will. And then bacon. Another thing that Dalton likes to eat, another thing for his lunch, is a wrap, and he likes meat and bacon in his. Dalen just likes meat and lettuce in hers, so that's another different option for their school lunch. Okay, so this is the rest of the stuff that I got, along with some stuff out there that I'll show you. By the way, if you see the speaker in the background, it is a really nice speaker that Brett's dad gave to us, and we had it on the porch. And so whenever we're doing like yard work or hanging out outside, we turn it on while it's been storming. So instead of bringing that big speaker out to my shop, I just bring it right into the house because it's legit right outside the door. So we might have people out this weekend. It is cruise night, and so I thought just paper plates is just a good, like, our friends and their kids to come hang out. So I thought getting paper plates was a good idea. This is not usually the pizza that I buy, but just something different that I would try. Dalton likes sausage and mushroom. Dalen and I like cheese pizza, stuffed crust. I actually will eat really any kind of pizza, but I love the stuffed crust. And then the third one I got to try is just plain ultra thin pizza. Bananas, I always go through bananas, and then I make banana bread, breakfast bites, that kind of thing with really ripe bananas. Peppers are going with a dinner. This is going to be a snack. I bread it and put it in the oven with breadcrumbs and then Parmesan cheese. So that is a snack. These we'll probably have with the fish dinner, just fruit. My kids will always eat strawberries. And actually I dip the strawberries in this. They also like to eat this on bagels and stuff as well. Blackberries, Brett and Dalen really eat these. Actually, Day will probably eat this whole thing in one sitting. Vanilla almond granola. This has been a new thing that I found at Aldi's, that I put dried cherries and a bunch of fruit in vanilla flavored yogurt and then granola, and I'll eat that as a snack after I work out. I will eat that for breakfast, and it's even for a dessert. Like sometimes I crave that after I work out for some reason. Workout. I don't work out, I just run. I also got stuff for s'mores. Dalen has been begging to make s'mores, so I got stuff to make s'mores, especially if we're gonna have people over this weekend. I got that, plates, get where I'm going with that, mess free. Honey ham, lunch meat, just random lunch meat. This is yogurt too that we really like, the blueberry and mixed berry. Polenta, I think I've talked about this before. It's like cornmeal. I will cut it up. My grandma actually used to make this for me all the time. I cut it up into little slices and put it in a pan with butter, and then you fry it up basically, and I eat that with, or I eat that for breakfast. Okay, this. I am not picky on coffee. Really, Brett is very picky on coffee, and I feel like we've gone through like every single brand there is, and sometimes when you, like when we bought Starbucks for the longest time, it started to taste weird, like in our, I don't know if it was our coffee machine or what, but Brett bought this coffee one day and he has been hooked ever since. I'm probably just that used to strong coffee. He's picky on his coffee and he likes it really strong, and so in the morning I make it how he likes it. And so over the years, I think I've just acquired a taste to strong coffee, which is why I have to have creamer with it, but that's the kind of coffee he likes. And instead of me making his kind of coffee and then making a fresh pot for myself, I've just like, it is what it is. I'll just drink whatever coffee he likes, you know. Good wife. Fruit by the foot, just like a desserty kind of thing for school lunches. These, I actually like these too, but Dalton likes these. Just a quick breakfast in the morning or a snack. These, I get 2 blueberry and 2 pecan for Brett, and as you can see, he already came in here and stole one, so he likes those. Extra toasty. See how spoiled my family is? Everybody likes like specific things. This is one thing that Dalton really likes, the extra toasty Cheez-Its, and they did not have a small thing of it. And this is also on the approved snack list for his school, so I ended up buying the big thing of it because he will need it for next Wednesday. I was talking about the wraps too that Dalton liked with the meat and the bacon, and same with Dalen. So these are the wraps that I get from Aldi's. They're really big and they're really thin. Something different we're gonna do is Hawaiian sweet rolls with the barbecue chicken. This is the bread that I get from Aldi's Oat Bran. It's kind of like an in-between between like a heavy wheat and white bread. We really like it. And I always get 2 loaves because I'm always doing like toast, French toast, sandwiches, that kind of thing. Milk, I just get 2%. We have not been drinking as much milk, so I only got 3 this time instead of 4. And then I was out of peanut butter. Beef broth, I was out of Worcestershire. We're out of this. I needed Italian dressing because you mix this with barbecue sauce and then the shredded chicken, and that is all for barbecue chicken. And then there's ketchup. So that is all grocery wise for that. I think I have shared this recipe before, but I just threw the frozen pizzas in the oven. So I thought that while I have the oven going, I wanted to make banana muffins for tomorrow for breakfast. It is 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of sugar. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. 2 eggs. And then 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm going to go ahead and eyeball that. Sure. Sure. Alright, now that that is mixed, I'm going to do 2 to 3 ripe bananas. I always do the most that I have. So I squish it and then I open it up and dump it in. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt. Again, I eyeball it. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then the recipe does not call for this, but I really like the flavor of it. I add a tiny bit of maple extract. Then I'm going to do 2 cups of flour. Turn my mixer down a little bit. And then with the very last scoop, what I do is I add my baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I add it in that same scoop, and then as I'm adding it, I kind of stir it together. So I would say, this is half a cup to 3/4. I would say I add about half a cup. Okay, I add a little bit more than half a cup. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna do 350 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. We like them, I don't wanna say doughy, but we definitely like them a lot softer, so I lean towards the 20-minute range. I am 1 short, but I could have made some of those a lot smaller. So I'm gonna go ahead and check on the pizza, get these banana muffins in the oven. That is pretty much it. I think it's 5:30, 6 o'clock. I need to take care of my animals. I need to put drinks in the fridge. So I'm going to end it here, feed my family, call it a night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Oh my gosh!